Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. The new update is officially tomorrow morning. It's announced, downtime starts 4 a.m. Eastern. I'm just going to reference it as tonight because I'm staying up all night. And we know a lot. Stick with me, we know a lot. We're also talking huge Season 4 reveals, the Marvel Comics, of course. And yeah, it's a fun one. I'm excited for this one. So here's what to expect. And just in general, right? Late game arena return, possible pump on vault. This is basically confirmed now, and more OG stuff. New Loveless crew skin, we've showed that off already in yesterday's video. Starfire Teen Titans collab, that's coming. We just don't know if it's this update tonight. Maybe in the files. Content for Season 4 as well in the files, possibly, probably. Season 4 starter pack, and even more. This is a good time to remind you to early subscribe. Turn your noties on. I'm your Fortnite guy, and yeah, multiple videos going out as soon as we get to the end of downtime. I cannot wait. Update days are my favorite day. They have officially announced Fortnite late game arena returns, and I gotta be honest, I haven't been doing build mode in so long. I'm doing a lot of zero build. This will bring me back for a few games, I guarantee. I love this mode. This is probably the best mode build-wise I think they've had in years. So I'm so happy to see it back. The video is sponsored by Fortnite Tracker. I've been using this app for months. It's my favorite Fortnite app. I use it every game. All you gotta do, it's simple. Go download it, and then it will just come up as an overlay. It's real-time tracking. It shows you all your stats for different game modes. It shows you all your teammate stats, which is probably my favorite part. You can see who's got the best KDA win percentage out of the squad, so you can fire a couple chirps at your teammates. There's a match history tab, and it's live. The entire time it's live, it's an overlay. You can, of course, minimize it as you're playing. It's a beautiful app. Go download it, and thanks to them for sponsoring. It's a trio mode. You can do fill, so you don't need 3 guys. It's going to be daytime, no fog, maximum visibility. The loot pool is this: fresh gameplay thanks to a loot pool chosen specifically for competitive balance and improved performance. You will spawn with some of the most popular weapons and items from previous chapters and seasons. Drop in 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. So yeah, popular weapons, that's got to mean the pump shotgun. Let's be honest. Popular weapons, OG weapons. What do you think? What do you think is returning? I think the Scar is coming back as well. They've made a massive change to late game arena, early game. Okay, so there's this new rift spawning feature. You'll begin each round hovering 100 meters above the island with 10 seconds to decide where exactly you want to land. Looking down will force you to dive. You'll be forced to deploy your glider at 25 meters above the island while being unable to pull your glider sooner. Okay, the bigger change here though is this: you'll have under 20 seconds until the next location shows and 40 seconds until the storm circle begins closing. This is for the initial storm. Basically, the late game will start fast. All right, a lot of people would die before those circles would start closing, so it wasn't a true late game feel. This is going to give a true late game feel. I'm getting fired up just talking about it, to be honest with you. I cannot wait for this. New in-game leaderboard with elims, assist, damage dealt, and damage taken. There's more stuff coming. While waiting to dive, you'll be able to ping the location without opening the map. While waiting to dive, you'll be able to manually rearrange your inventory. This isn't here yet, but it's coming. They just didn't want to make us wait until these changes were ready, so they're just giving us this OG late game arena game mode. I assume it's sticking around for a while, at least until Season 4, hopefully longer. There's going to be some tournaments as well, all the way up till September 17th. This kind of also confirms that September 18th is going to be Season 4. That's what's in the files right now. So yeah, I got them in front of you, just all the different stuff going on. This is awesome. This is so awesome. It looks like they put a lot of work into this mode. It was already good, and they've polished it up and are going to continue to do so. Let me know if you're excited. Out of 10. The Fortnite times Dragon Ball Power Unleashed quests and the rewards will leave during tonight's downtime. So this is it. If you haven't completed the quest, you better get to it. It goes away tonight. The bug where your health and shield bars are visually incorrect or more are set to be fixed in tomorrow's update. I got it up there for you, just some bug fixes. I didn't mention as well, you might have saw it in the tweet there at the start, the Imposters playlist is going away. They're vaulting it. Probably to make room for this one here, maybe storyline because the bridge and the IO are gone currently, right? I don't really know the full reason, but Imposters is going away for at least a little while. Reminder, this is not the last update of the season, by the way. There is still a 21.51, which is a downtime update, and it should release next week because, again, the weekend after that, the Sunday, should be our new season. Epic has also started to play test 22.1. That'll be the first update of Season 4. Yeah, so they're ahead of the game as usual. Fortnite's Ariana Grande event lost the Best Metaverse Performance Award at the VMAs to PUBG's Blackpink event, which according to HypeX was a cheap clone of Fortnite's event. The K-pop fans are just, they're wild, right? They're powerful, they're dedicated, and apparently that was a big reason that the Ariana Grande event it lost. I mean, I'm obviously biased. I think Fortnite puts on the best events in the world, and there's no competition. But let me know your thoughts. This tweet had a lot of love from HypeX, so I think a lot of Fortnite fans are in agreement on this. I present to you Gino. This is from It's Draw. He's linked down below. We had Geno, sorry. I always say Gino by accident. Geno, it was revealed in the survey skins what he's going to look like, at least some of his styles. Here's a drawn version of him. The yellow one's something new we haven't seen yet. I can't wait for this. Maybe we get to see him next season in the Battle Pass. I'm showing you what was actually revealed in the survey. That style on the right is just epic with the mask and the full suit. And finally, we are at the end of the video. The end of the video with one big piece of news. Don't go anywhere. This is it. So, spoiler alert. This is a full summary of Marvel Zero War issue number 4. There's been a couple other page leaks since this came out. But this is basically it. So I'm not going to put anything, maybe a couple pages on your screen, but if you're planning, I'd still buy the comic anyway, even if it's just, it's a great comic. They've worked hard on it. But I'm going to sum it up. There's your warning. Here we go. The group led by Spider-Man arrives on the Ice Moon and discovers a castle. Inside, they find the Ice King, who finally explains his story. In the past, Ice King and his comrades collected objects from across the Omniverse that they felt threatened reality. Eventually, one of these comrades, the Prisoner, wants to use the objects to warp reality as they see fit. So Ice King freezes the planet and moves it to reality 0. In 2018, a solar storm cracks the Ice Moon and the iceberg falls onto the island in Chapter 1, Season 7. We remember that. Prisoner and the Ice King battle, and while Ice King is able to permanently freeze Prisoner in the ocean, the Devourer is unleashed. While the mech is able to defeat the Devourer, the Ice King feels he has failed in his mission. In order to stop people from abusing the collection of stuff they've collected, he returns to the Ice Moon and envelops it in a permanent storm to make it uninhabitable. This next part is moving on from what we talked about in the previous video, all that stuff we've talked about, but it was worth repeating. Ice King sets up the castle as a trap and believes anyone able to find it is too dangerous for the Omniverse. The moon begins to get even colder, and it becomes a race against time to get off of the Ice Moon. Before they are able to leave the castle, they find Dr. Doom has arrived and begins to break some of the dangerous weapons out of their ice. Spider-Man gets the Zero Shard and runs away while the others fight, but it is incredibly cold and hard to navigate. Somehow, the Zero Shard finds its way to the mech, which was repaired, of course, by Tony Stark, Paradigm, and the Scientist, and it is able to power up immediately. Dr. Doom teleports to the island after seeing the mech has been activated. The mech destroys the Ice King's castle and prepares to make the trip back to the island. So I'll fill this in. There might be a couple other parts we've missed as the pages are just getting leaked, but that's the main part of it. Ice King might be gone as well because, again, the castle was completely blown up, completely destroyed by the mech. What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching. Take care. See you tonight. Talk soon. Goodbye.